All right, so we're in the studio today. I'm hitting stuff with this bat. I just nailed one of our lights and almost nailed one of the microphone. But we are talking baseball today, people, specifically college baseball, and specifically the University of South Carolina program, which, if you rewind the tape a decade ago, this was literally the best program in the nation, folks. It had won a pair of national championships in 2010 and 2011 and advanced to yet another College World Series final in 2012 before falling to Arizona that year. Now, what happened since then? Well, the coach of the program, Ray Tanner, left and became the athletics director at the University of South Carolina. Now, that has had disastrous consequences not only for the baseball program, but also for Gamecock football, for Gamecock men's basketball. It's just been a very rough road for Ray Tanner. Literally, the only thing he's done well is to keep head coach Dawn Staley happy, although she's not that happy because we continue to see all this woke protesting coming from her and her program, which in the minds of some anyway has muddied their national championships in 2017 and again just this year. But back to baseball. Despite having one of the best recruiting classes in the country, despite reaching the top 10 as recently as last May, this program has continued to regress under fifth-year head coach Mark Kingston. The Gamecocks are 13-14 this year as they approach, or actually as they just passed the midpoint of the 2022 season. And again, they've had a tough run. They've gone up against top-ranked Tennessee, then number one Texas. They've had a series against their arch rivals Clemson. Also had to go up against Vanderbilt, a perennial power. So they played some tough teams, but again, Gamecock baseball fans are used to playing tough teams, and they're used to beating those teams. That's just not happening anymore. South Carolina has not been to the College World Series in a decade. A decade. They've only advanced past the regional round once since then. Folks, this is just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. South Carolina baseball was the gold standard a decade ago when Ray Tanner was the head coach. And Tanner was an amazing baseball coach. The problem, he's an absolutely terrible athletics director. After appointing Chad Holbrook to follow him in this program, his next choice, Mark Kingston, is just not working out, folks. Just not working out. And again, Kingston was picked during a year when there were plenty of other bigger name options on the coaching board. Does that sound familiar? It should. The same thing happened in the 2016 head football coaching search and the 2020 head football coaching search. And it happened just last week in the college head men's basketball coaching search. Ray Tanner can't seem to get his man, people. Can't seem to get his man, and his failure to land top talent at the coaching level on some of these major programs continues to drag South Carolina athletics down. Now, football did exceed expectations last year, so Tanner on that front has at least quieted his critics, but he sure as heck hasn't proven them wrong. And once again, the baseball program, which was up to championship caliber under his leadership as a coach, has fallen apart under his leadership as athletics director. Should Ray Tanner go? I've certainly said so for several years now. The problem, the governing board at USC, as regular viewers of this site are well aware, is every bit as incompetent as he is. South Carolina Gamecock fans, just like you need better from your university, you should demand better from your athletic department. Folks, if Ray Tanner can't find his man, if he continues to struggle in his job, he doesn't need to have that job anymore.